Hello, this is Matthew Armstrong, and this is the first in a series of 12 very vitally important videos to completely revolutionize your life in every single way. I came to do this because what I've seen is the world is devolving. People are devolving. There's a small group of people in the world that are evolving, and there's a huge group that is devolving in every single way, in their mental capacity, in their emotional state, in their health, with disease being just incredible now, with one in two people getting cancer, 1 in 2 people getting heart disease. What is left? Diabetes. Everyone else dies. And that is something that is completely avoidable. And what's really going on is people are being programmed. That's the thing. The whole planet is getting programmed. Well, 99.9% of people who have a TV in the corner of their room are being programmed. And how I came about to think about, just had this spark today about making this little series here, is I went out shopping, and today is like a public holiday, workers' holiday, and everything was closed apart from Iceland. Iceland was the only thing that was open, and I don't know where you are in the world, but Iceland is a supermarket, store, shop, whatever, that sells all processed and frozen foods. There's nothing in there that's really good. It's pretty much all processed or frozen or whatever. The nutritional value has gone, the energy's gone out of it, the vibration has lowered in all that food, and most of it's just laden with chemicals. So even when I walked in there, I've never bought anything from there before, and I just felt the vibration of the place was just so low, because I'm just so not used to that. I usually do all my shopping on the farmer's market, and just going into that place was almost like a new experience, or something I hadn't experienced in many years. And what I was doing, I was observing everyone, and I was thinking, why are people? Well, apart from the people that were in there because everything else was closed, I think, why is all these people shopping here? And because they're programmed to. Because there's nothing in there that's good for you. There's nothing in there that's going to raise your vibration in any way. Everything in there is designed to lower your vibration, to lower your consciousness, to make you more unhealthy. It's all full of chemicals, which sure, it might fill that empty space inside you for a few hours, but then the cravings come back and you feel hungry again and you eat more of that crap. So I was watching people walking around and kind of like zombies. Most people in there just didn't look too good, didn't look healthy, had very poor physiology. And there was no awareness or alertness in there at all from people or the staff actually, and people just taking things off, putting it in the trolley. I was thinking, why did they take that off that shelf? Why did they take that particular food and put it in the trolley? Well, they like it. That's what they like to eat. But why do they like it? Well, the reason they like it is because they've seen a commercial somewhere before, a TV advert, a magazine advert, newspaper advert, whatever, saying shop in Iceland. And so then they've gone there and they've shopped there, or wherever the advert said, buy this, this tastes good, this is cheap, buy 5, get 2 free, whatever. All advertising. And then they go there and they buy that crap and they eat it, and they continue devolving. So the big thing is, it's the TV. If you want to go back to the root of it, it's the TV is the main thing. So, in each of these videos, there is going to be, by the way, I did not buy anything in there at all. It was just a nice exercise to go in and observe people for a little while. And then I left the place and found a little Indian shop that was open, had a few fruits and veg, so I did my shopping there today. But anyway, it was good to spark off this series of videos, so thank you, Iceland, for that. So yeah, back to the TV. It's the TV. The problem is the TV. If you ever saw that Batman film with the one with the Riddler in it, where he has this thing where he puts it on the top of the TV and it comes out 3D and people are just completely sucked into it. That's like a visual of what's actually really going on in the world. That's really going on right now, but it's not quite as visible as that. People sit in front of the TV, they completely zone out, and they're taking in all the crap that's on that TV. And you may think, well, no, I can decipher what I want to take in or not, but you really can't. The brain takes in so many million bits of information per second, And we can only consciously take in a small bit of that, a very, very small bit of that. So less than 1% of it we can stand guard on. The other 99 point whatever percent of it, that just goes straight into the unconscious mind and silently programs you to take actions in your life that don't serve you, that don't move you forward, that don't raise your vibration, that don't wake you up from the programming and move you from the group of people that are devolving to the group of people that are evolving. So if you want to be in that group of people that are evolving, continue watching. If you don't, well, that's entirely up to you. Go on ahead. So it's a big thing. The TV, however many hours of it you watch per night, time to get rid of it. So take the TV and go and sell it. Don't throw it away. That's just silly. Go and sell it to somebody who wants to devolve. Because there are people out there that are just like, no, I don't want to evolve, I want to devolve. I just want to put the blinkers on, be totally ignorant, and just go ahead and live in my fear and my ignorance. But if you want to break free of that, you need to get rid of the TV. It might sound silly, but you really do. The TV is, it's actually really, unless you can really see it, if you're really aware, you walk out in the street, in most towns and cities, or in the evening time, and everyone is sitting in front of the TV. They're all zoned out. They're all talking about what they watched that night. And that is literally 99% of the population. So go and sell the TV, and with the money that you get from selling that TV, go and buy some books, some educational books. With the money you can get, you can probably buy 40 books with that money. So with those 40 books, and what I'm talking about is really educational books, books that are going to, that you're going to learn from, that's going to help you in an area of your life. So just say you bought 40 books in the area of health. And I mean good books from people who are actually getting the results, outstanding people. Buy those books, and if you read those, you're an expert in health. You're doctors. After 7 years of medical school, they read 80 medical books. So, and then, they've got people's lives in their hands after those 80 books. Of course, the lectures and whatever else they do. But 80 books. So if you read 40 books, that is huge. You are an expert in that area. You've empowered yourself to take control of your own health, your own life. Oh, it doesn't have to be health. It can be relationships, finances, whatever. Whatever it is that excites you, that you enjoy, or maybe whatever you need really a lot of help with. Empower yourself. Don't hand your power over to the doctor or the financial advisor or the psychologist, whatever. Empower yourself, and that could change your whole life. You read 40 books on one particular subject, that will completely transform your life. You do that in a year. Read 40 books in a year on one subject, you're a completely different person at the end of that year. The amount of knowledge you've taken in, you're in a different reality. It says your average person reads about one book a year. And a lot of people read none, I know. But your average person reads one book in a year. Your average CEO of a company reads 10 books in a year. So, if you read 10 books in a year, that's saying something. The CEO, he's reading the books, or she's reading the books, and then they're getting to a higher level in their chosen field. So by you reading 40 books in a year, and you're thinking, where am I going to get the time to read the books? The time that you were watching the TV. So whether you watch TV 1, 2, 3, or even more hours of TV a night, if you spend that time reading and practice speed reading, getting that reading faster and faster and faster, you'll read 40 books in a year, no problem. And at the end of that year, your life's going to be different. It's going to be very, very different than watching a couple of hours of TV a night. Because that's going to take you down, and the book's going to take you up. So, that's your choice. I know TV is a huge attachment for many people, and it's designed that way. It's really designed that way. It's the programs with the cliffhangers to get you to watch the next week. You feel attached to the characters and you get involved, and that's not your life. That's fantasy life. Get rid of it and start living your life. And the same with the magazines, the newspapers. It's just programming. It's just mind control, advertisements, even the news stories that you think are news stories So many of them are advertisements. It will say, new cancer drug has been not enough to go around, or something like that, or whether it's I've seen only Scotland is getting this new cancer drug, England's missing out. And then what does that do? It creates all this scarcity. Everyone in England goes, the Scottish, I want that drug. And then they're going into their doctor saying, we want this drug. So the thing is that's not news story, that's an advertisement. And there's a lot of ones that are more subtle than that. But basically, you're being programmed for pharmaceuticals, for food. The two biggest industries in the Western world is the food industry, the pharmaceutical industry. They're the two biggest industries, and basically they control the media. They control the media, so you're being programmed to eat that crap and to pop those pills and give your power over to the doctors and give your power over to this and that and the other. I'm not saying that doctors are bad. Doctors do a great job, but keep your own power. Don't hand your power over to anyone, especially your health. So whether you're going to do it or not, that's entirely up to you. But if you go ahead and take that one action step of getting rid of that TV, buying the educational books, spending the time reading them, it's going to absolutely transform your life. So that's the first thing, it's the biggest thing. It's a hard one to do for a lot of people, for sure. But when you do it, it will radically transform your life, and you will start to get out of the programming. Get out of the programming and start evolving rather than devolving. Okay, so my name is Matthew Armstrong. Make sure you tune in next time, and you'll find out what the next stage of the transformation, the transition from devolving to evolving, to completely revolutionize every single area of your life. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so, and please leave me a comment. Whatever, question, anything at all, leave me a comment and share this video, and I look forward to chatting to you next time. My name is Matthew Armstrong. Take care.